Stop, Bo. What's up, y'all? What's up, Miss Jennifer? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, man? How has your Wednesday been so far? How has it been? It has been a it's been a peaceful, for the most part, Wednesday for me. I'm gonna say that it has been a peaceful for the most part Wednesday. It was a day where I had to let my body rest, y'all. I feel like I'm looking a little bit rough, but we're gonna be taken care of soon. It's been a restful day where I just had to let my body recover. I have not realized, how tired and how hard I have been going. And so our declaration I wanted to share because I had a moment earlier, and when I got to the root of it, hey Kanemi, when I got to the root of what God was saying, it really blessed me. And so our declaration is, don't let the devil kill your spirit. I'm going to say it again. Don't let the devil kill your spirit. I'm going to say it one more time. Don't let the devil kill your spirit. Do not let the devil kill your spirit. I don't know if you guys have ever and this is about something that happened to me, but God gave me revelation. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced you're having a really good day and then you come in contact and with someone that is demonized, whether you know they're demonized, whether you don't. And after your interaction with them, you literally find yourself feeling a little bit discouraged, feeling a little bit weighed down. Anybody ever experience that? Where you'll be perfectly fine, you'll be on a roll, and out of nowhere, you have an interaction, even if it's not a long interaction with a person. You may know that they're demonized. Sometimes we don't know that they're demonized, right? But after the conversation or the interaction ends, you find yourself feeling all types of discouraged. You find yourself all types of weighed down. This happened to me today. And I really didn't even realize what was happening until I began to talk to God about it and get to the root of it. And that's a whole gem that I would tell anyone to do. If you're in a position where you're feeling down, feeling discouraged, feeling weighed down, talk to God about it. Because in talking to God about it, he may shed some light and give you clarity and reflections on where it stemmed from. So earlier this morning, now for those of you guys that have shifted over to TikTok with us, you guys know I have moderators, and my moderators will block people. And for the most part, I really have to give my moderators on TikTok props because their discernment be so right. Every blue moon, we may make a mistake and block someone that's really not demonized or that's really not a troll. And so needless to say, this morning I woke up, I was, motivated, and then I saw that I had a message. And this happened before the first broadcast I did on here and on TikTok. And I had gotten a message of somebody saying, hey, I was on your TikTok live and your moderators blocked me and something else. And then they proceeded to ask me the same question. I remember this specific question that they asked. And so I said, good morning. First of all, good morning. I deleted the messages, so I'm having to go off of mine because how it ended, I didn't even read all of the message. I just blocked them and deleted the message because it was that bad. But pretty much I told the person in so many words good morning, my moderators block you if they feel that you are asking questions that are off topic. they gonna block you. I want them to block people because it keeps the atmosphere pure. And a lot of times when people do that, they are demonized. And it's just, out of all the years in doing ministry and broadcasting, I've learned when you're doing a broadcast and people, even on anybody's broadcast, we see it on Dr. Prophet Jolene Whitaker's broadcast where people are just randomly blurting out things that don't have anything to do with it, but that's neither here nor there. So I pretty much explained to the person why they probably got blocked, but they seem nice, and I'm like, I will rectify it, I will rectify it. And so their response, I didn't see it until a little bit later on, maybe about an hour or so. I didn't realize they had responded. Y'all, they sent me it was like paragraphs. It was the most hateful message I have ever seen. And I was so flabbergasted because I was not expecting it. Pretty much telling me in so many words, God is not going to bless you. They pretty much told me I'm going to hell. I have not lied. And before, I didn't read all the messages, but what I read, that was the part that I read. And the Lord literally told me, block them now and delete it. And then I saw the very last message. Please make sure you read all of this. I'm just like, oh my gosh. The first part of the message, that was what I read. Hey, Natasha, that was literally what I read. And so I took a nap because I was tremendously tired, physically being on prep, working out 2-3 times a day, broadcasting. I have my dogs, sometimes stop sometimes, it can stop Capone. Sometimes, it can literally become a lot. And today was one of those days where I just laid down and I really took a nap because my body was literally that exhausted. But when I woke up, I found myself thinking about the part of the message that I read. And I found myself feeling discouraged, ministry-wise, discouraged in life in general. I just found myself feeling weighed down. And it's not because I have done anything wrong, but, I didn't realize why I was feeling that way. And so, I went on and I'm talking to God about things, Hey, Visha. And he begins to show me, you're feeling weighed down because of the interaction that person had with you. And as he broke it down and he highlighted, he said, the reason why you feel this way is because you were not expecting for them. You thought that it was just someone that genuinely was not supposed to be blocked. So you responded. And I really didn't think it seemed really innocent. I'm just going to be real. It was something that seemed really innocent. And I was thinking, well, maybe, I'm not a mean person. I'm like, maybe they did block you. So if they blocked you, maybe here's a list of reasons why my moderators might have blocked you. And I was blindsided by something I did not expect. And the Lord told me this, because he had to spend some time this afternoon just pouring into me because I was feeling that weighed down. I was honestly feeling a little bit saddened, a little bit disheartened, depressed, you name it. I was feeling that way today. But he told me, he said, I haven't stopped moving in your life and using you now, up to now. So why would I stop? And God literally had to tell me, don't let the devil kill your spirit. And then he highlighted everything else that the enemy has been doing, this past year. And it's just been little things this year, not really anything specific, not anything major. And, he just told me, because the enemy hasn't been able to really ruffle your feathers in a while, he sent someone that you did not expect. You see, sometimes when the devil uses people, we have a certain mindset as to, or a certain idea of who he may use because of history, because of who he's used in the past. I pray that I'm making sense. And so every now and again, the enemy will send that same spirit through someone that you don't know, someone that you're not expecting. And I'm gonna just be real. Sometimes it is those blows from people that unconsciously beneath the surface do the most damage. And even now, God is reminding me to, back in September when my uncle passed away, I went to check on my aunt that raised me. And things were good, right? At first, things were good. But she began to make like little comments, right? Little comments here and there about getting a home. And she kept mentioning, you may have to get another job or something. You may have to get a it was something, get a job. Pretty much stop doing what you're doing and get a job. And I kid y'all not. And so I was just letting it roll off of my shoulders, roll off of my back. I thought I was doing good, ignoring it. And so a few days later, like I began to like notice like my faith affected in different areas. And it was in that moment where I began to pray and ask God about it. And he literally told me it's because of you were around them too long. And even though you thought that you were rubbing it off, sometimes the words that people say, it has like underlying effects, right? And so I say all of that to say that was a little bit of what happened to me today. And the word that I got was, don't let the devil kill your spirit. And we ain't just talking about people that you don't know. Baby, I don't care if it's in your family, because sometimes it is your family that the devil works through. It can be relationally, it can be with friends, it can be on your job. Like we have all experienced, being, having a good day. And by good day, I don't just mean you happy, but I mean like it's a day of where you're feeling productive, where you feel encouraged. And, you interact with someone, and even though you may not think anything of it, after your interaction, you find yourself struggling. And so I'm going to tell y'all again, don't let the devil kill your spirit. Some of y'all have encountered that on your jobs, where you go into work, you're in a real good mood, you worshiping God, you praising God, like your head is in a great space mentally. You feel good, you just feel like it's going to be a good day. And when you least expect it, your boss, the enemy may activate your boss or a coworker, right? And now instead of, feeling that same joy, that same peace, that same faith, now you find yourself feeling affected. And a lot of times you ain't just randomly affected, but a lot of times you find yourself being affected in the areas where you're applying your faith to. I pray that I'm making sense. Like you'll find yourself like being affected. You'll start thinking about, money issues. You'll start thinking about, family issues. You'll start thinking, y'all get what I'm saying. And so today was one of those days, and I literally had to let God get me out of the funk, because I'm like, God, I woke up this morning, I was feeling productive. I sat down at my table. I had devotion. I wrote in my prophetic notebook. I made the to-do list. And then it's just like, as the day went on, it started with the lizard. Then it started with that random person calling me and then getting mad. They text me after they called when I didn't answer. And, they got mad at me and cussed me out because I told them they had the wrong number. Literally, I am not making this up. And I'm just like, wow, Lord. On top of this other individual that I thought was an innocent interaction, and it wasn't. And what I got from it all is, Jesus, don't let the devil kill your spirit. Sometimes we get there, but if you find yourself in that place where out of nowhere, out of the blue, it just feels like you feeling weighed down, go talk to God. Because not only can God refill you, can he restore you, but God can literally put you right back where you need to be. Which one is crazy, Sabrina? The person that called me and had the wrong number, and then they text me and I said, I'm sorry, you have the wrong number. I was so polite. And they just literally, they were going back and forth. How do you think I got your number? I'm like, I don't know, but I didn't call you. I'm like, baby, I ain't call. Y'all, I can reach all these messages. Now, these messages, I think I still have, because I had to block that, because they were going to keep going back and forth. So, I get a call. I did not answer. I sent them to voicemail. This person says, this is Brent World Auto with the emoji. You called. And I'm like, who in the world is Brent World, God? Y'all, I'm Googling this thing, because I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus, for the joy. I'm like, who is this person? I'm like, you have the wrong number. And then the person says, this A-N, not a car lot, and car lot. They didn't spell the word you out. You need a car? No, they didn't say a car, and car, A-N car. And I said, no, You have the wrong number. And then they told me, no, you're the one that got the wrong number. How you think I got your number? Y'all, they didn't even spell wrong right. I said, no one called you. God bless you. And please don't contact me again. And then, listen, then it started. Dumb A, you did call me. I'm not even going to read this. And I just literally said, listen, whoever this is, with that attitude, you won't ever sell a vehicle. You are now blocked. And I blocked them. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I can't make it up, Natasha. I did Google it because I'm like, who is Brent World? Who what? So the day that I've had, but even with the lizard thing, that really derailed me the most. Well, it was like the second. That individual in my inbox did it. Y'all are something else. Y'all got jokes today. Y'all, Kanema. I didn't Google the number. I Googled the name. Brent Otto. Who is Brent Otto? I'm looking all through my call log. I'm like, baby, ain't nobody called this number. Y'all. Y'all, that lizard, I almost had a heart attack. I almost had I was having a panic attack. I was having a panic attack with that lizard. It was a salamander. And I thought it was dead. And then y'all should have saw me with that lizard, y'all. I was trying not to get too close to it so it can't jump on me. So I'm standing back. I'm kind of peeking and looking like, is it alive? But not too close. Listen, not too close because I don't want it to jump on me. Y'all, needless to say, the lizard thing, it threw me for a loop. And then I saw it was moving so slow. It moved real slow. And I'm just like, oh, Lord. Then Capone saw it. And he like, oh, what is that? I'm like, sir, please, no. I said, God, I got to get out of this house. Stop, Capone Brady. But that's neither here nor there. I just got on here to tell y'all, man, don't let the devil kill your spirit in this season. He tried to get you all last year, and he failed. He tried to get you all last year, and he failed. Don't let him get you. Listen, don't let him kill your spirit, whether he's working through people on your job. Stop, Capone and Bo. People that's family, whatever the case may be. Don't let the devil kill your spirit. But yeah, that lizard, it was moving. Then I couldn't find the maintenance men. I'm like, where are they? Why they not at work? It was 8:30. Y'all should be at work. I done knocked upstairs on my neighbor's door. They didn't come to the door. So I left. And then the Holy Spirit started convicting me. So I had to turn back around. By that time, I saw the maintenance guy knew. I said, hey, can you come get this lizard out of my house? And y'all, the lizard was still in the same place. He was not moving. The lizard wasn't moving. He didn't start moving and trying to run away until the guy start trying to pick him up. Y'all. But that's neither here nor there. Listen, that's the word. If y'all can receive this word, if it blessed you, can you tell God thank you? And can you guys do me a favor and literally hit the thumbs up button? I know that sometimes, sometimes I be forgetting when I'm watching YouTube videos. But if you guys can just do me that favor, if you're watching it live or on the replay, just literally, hit the thumbs up button. Listen, Miss Jennifer, you don't like to listen to either Bo, Brady, and Capone. Stop it. But that's it. Hey, Capone. As y'all can see, your big boy. Hey, Capone. And here comes the little one. Listen. And then the guy gonna tell me, the little maintenance guy told him something. Well, he I'm like, they shouldn't be out because it's cool. He was like, well, he probably, came in because your house feels good. I said, he can get on out, baby. But anyway, that is it. To those of y'all that feel led to sow, you guys can sow, whether you are sowing via PayPal or the Cash App. Right now, I am because I had to go and get dog food, I'm like $150 away from paying rent in full. Kanema, do I still have it? Bobo, come here. Come here, Capone. Come here, Bobo. Come here. Come here, Bo. Come here, Capone. Come here. I'm finna show him to you. Yeah, I still got him. Yes, I still got Mr. Bobo. Tell him, hey, Bobo. Tell him, hey. Tell him, hey. Tell him you're a big boy now. Yes, I still got him, Kanema. Listen, he is the life of the party. Do you hear me? He's the life of the party. You the life of the party. He's the life of the party. He play all day. Y'all see him playing now. Stop it. Stop it. He play, he run, he bark, he growl. He's very vocal. He is very much so vocal. Tell him hello. 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 Y'all, he wild. He wild. And he's gotten bigger. He has gotten bigger. And so that is it, y'all. That is it. To those of y'all that are sowing seed into this word, I just ask that you label it. You label it whatever you feel led to label it. To those of y'all that are sowing into the goal, stop Capone. To those of you, I do, Natasha. To those of y'all that are sowing into the goal, anything that you sow is going towards paying rent. Tomorrow is the very last day to get it paid for in full. But yeah, that is where we are with that 150. It's around 150. And that will, because I had to get gas too. So that's what brought it to 150. That's right, Lord. And so that's it, y'all. That is it. If you're sowing seed into the goal, as always, please just label it God is faithful. But that is it, y'all. I love y'all. I'm about to do me some cardio. Right now, we are $50 away from paying rent in full. That is where we are. Can somebody type that goal in on the screens? We are $50 away from paying rent in full. And so that is it, y'all. I love y'all. I'm rooting for y'all. I'm gonna try to do me some cardio since I rested this morning. Y'all, I woke up so late and I got me some coffee. I was cramping and I laid right back down. I laid right back down, y'all. No, 50. 50 is the goal, not 150. 50. 50, not 150. Someone just sold. 50 is where we are, and that'll pay it in full. That'll pay it in full. Now you chilling, huh? That'll pay it in full, not 150, just 50. That is where we are. And so that is it, y'all. I still have food. I have a refrigerator full of food. Praise God. My dogs got food. Stop biting me. But that is it, y'all. That is it. Thank you so much, Visha. Thank you so much. And so that is it, y'all. I will see y'all later on TikTok. And so till next time, y'all.